Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode, and today we are going to be talking about the two more August 2025 set reveals that we got last night, which is kind of weird. They're like exactly 24 hours from the other four, which I guess LEGO just did because they didn't feel like releasing them all at once. But this is the 327th Battle Pack and the V19 Torrent, which are arguably some of the most awaited ones of this wave. But without further wait, let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first set we have here is the V19 Torrent Starfighter with a retail price of $64.99, which originally I thought there was rumors that this was going to be $55, not $65, but a lot of sets have gone up in price. So this was either I heard wrong or they increased it in price. But first impressions, the build does look very nice. It's a lot more like sleeker and nicer than the old one, except it does look a little smaller and it looks a little like chubbier. It kind of has a 4+ feel to it. As with the functionality wise, it's not the same as the 2008 one where they all moved at once. It looks like you each move the two wings on the side down and they just like fold into place. And then it looks like the wing in the back will like fold down, and then I think it clicks into the like little hook piece on the bottom. I don't really know. We won't really know how it works until somebody reviews it. And then looking at the minifigs here, which are probably the best part of this set, and honestly part of the reason it costs so much. Going down the line here, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or General Obi-Wan Kenobi as it says on the box. We have the white armor with his Jedi robes. He has arm printing with the Jedi Order symbol on it, which is very nice. The Clone Trooper pilot is new and updated. It doesn't have the fin on the top. It has an entirely new head mold. The torso printing is nice and new, and everything on the clone pilot just looks clean. I don't know what other way to put it. It just looks like it's like fresh out of Kamino, you could say. And then Asajj Ventress has her own lightsaber hilts that I guess are slightly curved, a new outfit we've never seen before, and very accurate. All of these are just amazing minifigs, and this is definitely a really awesome set. And then next up here we have the 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers Battle Pack with a retail price of $45 for a battle pack. This is the most expensive I think we've seen a battle pack ever, and I mean, I don't really think it's worth the price. I mean, I can see how they justified the price, and I'll get into that here in a sec, but I mean, ignoring the price, this is a really nice set. This is one that's long awaited. I mean, and with the MTT coming out, and it has Commander Bly and Alayla Secura, and these sets just pair perfectly together. And then just looking at the builds here, or just everything, we have some nice minifigs. We get 3 super battle droids, which haven't been in a lot of sets. ATRT, Spider Droid. We have the new rangefinder piece in this set on the one clone trooper, which I honestly don't like that they did that, because you never really see any 327th troopers with the rangefinder, so I'm probably gonna take that off of that figure when I get this set and then put it on either Captain Rex or Boba Fett. I don't know. But taking a look at the builds here, the ATRT is definitely downsized to the one we saw in the 501st Battle Pack, which is a good thing because the ATRT has always been oddly oversized, and it clearly seems like LEGO's struggling to shrink it down. I mean, the legs are smaller, but you can tell from like the actual like area where the pilot sits, it's still a little bulky. So that got downsized, but the Spider Droid in the set actually got larger. It seems more like bulkier around its brain area. It used to be just like a cannon piece from the gunship in ATTE. They just put it on that. But now it's like its own build. The cannon seems larger. The legs look a little bigger. And like it just looks bulkier. It kind of looks a little flat though. It almost looks like someone stepped on it, which I think is kind of weird. And then taking a look at the minifigs again, we have the 3 super battle droids, which are nice to get, and then we have 4 327th troopers, one of them being like this officer they're not really specified in the set. We have with the rangefinder, they have varying blasters from the blaster pistol to the longer rifle. So justifying the cost here, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is not worth $45. I think the highest they should have gone here is $40. But just starting off, taking a look at the battle pack we got last year in 2024 January, it was the Clone Troopers versus Battle Droids. It had 2 more minifigures, the 2 Battle Droids, which aren't really worth that much, so that didn't really affect anything. But it had the Shock Trooper and then 3 of the plain Clone Troopers. And those plain Clone Troopers don't have as much colorization and printing on them. Their arms are just plain white, which is probably what the main base of the minifigures are when they're printed. So it doesn't really cost LEGO that much to put printing on those plain troopers. But with these 3/27th troopers, there's the yellow line down the face, there's all the ammo pouches and belts and spots for the pauldrons and stuff. The legs have their own thing. There's the new rangefinder, and they don't have a lot of those since it's new, so that probably costs more. And then the plastic pauldrons probably cost a lot more, especially since there's 4 of them in this set instead of just the 1, so that adds to the cost. And then also just inflation happens over time, economy in the world, that can affect price on this, taxation and stuff. But there's also the Spider Droid's bigger. There's just a lot of factors that could play into why they said it should be 45, but 45 is too high. I think it should have stayed at 40. However, I am planning on getting this set and the MTT on day 1 because they're just the perfect combo set. And if you really like Revenge of the Sith and the Separatist, MTT, and all of these characters, I think that you should also get these 2. But if you just want one, get the MTT and wait for the battle pack to go on sale. Well, folks, that is all of the other set reveals that we got last night. It's just these 2 sets. The V19 is very, very nice. As I said, I think it's a little overpriced, but the minifigures definitely hit it out of the park with this one. 3/27th battle pack, it could go either way. It's overpriced, but it's good builds, good figs, good everything, except for price. But we have these 2 today. Yesterday, I had the video on the other 4 sets, the MTT Turbo Tank, Jango Fett's ship, and then the Rebuild the Galaxy Force Burner. So the only sets we need official pictures on LEGO.com of are the ATST, which we have had leaked images of. I don't know why it's not on LEGO.com yet. And then the buildable Ewok. I'm probably not going to make videos on either of those because I don't plan on getting either of those. So the main big sets of this wave are now all revealed. I honestly think that August is the best wave we're going to get all year. I mean, May was very nice, but they definitely, especially minifigure-wise, they hit it out of the park with August. But that is it for today's episode, and make sure you tune in for the next one.